things, the one in the beginning, it's already recording.
Yeah.
We are able to cut it off and start it at a certain point.
Okay, no problem.
So it's no issue. Okay. You can start the conversation whenever you're ready.
Are you recording already?
Yes, I told you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Guys, Gatyeni London and Mali, Umtikaka. And I would like to welcome everybody who's watching the show. I kept on doing this before I got the video because we did a video at about 20 minutes long. So go hey, I can be 10 of now, guys, just for your information, but I don't want to appear as if I have. Anyway, let's go right on it. I would like to welcome everybody who's watching. Today I would like to deal with isichitho Gobela. It's a touchy subject. You go now. I really, if you have a sister that is watching, if you have a sister, a sister or a brother, or if you have a wife or you have a boyfriend or husband that will be undergoing ancestral training soon or is currently undergoing that training, you really need to watch this and you really need to share this with them. It's very important. The mistake that we make, because of you've got a good heart and you always see the best in people. You go on a pehlweni, and you find this person appearance-wise, the demeanor. But no, man, this person is a good person. Gobela wants to help me. Gobela doesn't want to chow my money. Gobela is just saying all the right words, ticking all the right boxes, especially if the Gobela is just like our age, savvy, classy. Yeah. I'm not classy, but classy. Yeah. So, etc. You get really excited saying, finally, I have somebody who understands me. And then you formulate trust, you formulate a bond, get stronger. Andy, this Gobela is a master of deception, a psychological manipulator of note. And because of you've got a good heart, you see the best in people, you fall right into the trap. There's somebody who DM'd me asking, I think I'm going to get into that as well. He sent me a DM wanting to know, how did I know Gobela wamunvalile? How did I know and what were the signs? This is an interesting question that really fits directly into this topic today. One, Gobela isichitho. Make sure that you trust him. Make sure that you see that he wants the best for you spiritually. And he is understanding and open-minded. And you can rely on him. So now, once that foundation has been built and he knows, slowly but surely, he will start distancing you from your man, distancing you from your girlfriend, distancing you from your wife, from your husband. Uyakuchitha relationship yakho, uchitha umtshato wakho.
Causing spiritual dependency, right?
Exactly. Causing spiritual dependency.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Because ufuna remove everybody that you can trust, you can rely on. Everybody on a neutral, objective view. Everybody who can influence you to see what you don't see. So we have a shifter. You have a shifter perfectly. And I would like to touch on atheists as well after this topic.
Okay.
So we have a begelisa so that we can be dependent on him or her. And everything I tell you, it does make sense. Now spiritually, he start making you see things that are not there. Yes, sometimes it's like hip-hop guys, they see a beef even if there's no beef.
Yeah.
Or to see enemies even if there's no enemies. Exactly. Constructive criticism, you're just hating, you're a hater. Mm-hmm. So, that mentality. So you start saying things, you start saying things, you start saying things to everybody who's closer in your circle than you're on your own. Gobela only approves. It's like a wife eglislayo, a husband eglislayo. You only approve aba bangena ngondo, aba ba ete. So now that is done, yonke loo nto leyo you depend kuye. The next thing azawuyenza, within amathwasa, you'll get el twasa where you get along nalo. But Gobela doesn't want the relationship yamatwasa blossom to find a friend in banding.
Yeah.
Because you will influence each other. You will talk about things. You will poke holes in banding yake. You will poke holes with character yake. Doesn't want that. When the show, even outside Mbande, you guys do not exchange contact details. There's no bond. And there's a bond that is blossoming. When Zani ubiza linye twasa privately, ati so and so is like this. Okanye aishiye apake some thoughts kubani. Abizele wena ati so and so is like this. Now, Gobela wako has said something awe to this one. Now she has said something awe to this one privately, in their own private sessions. So you start now, no two niabalilana, and that bond before it even take off, boom, it fizzles into thin air. Friendship into the same band. Now he goes on to the next project, Jack, whereby now after Umgoduso, I always let's dissect Umgoduso. Uve kuthiwa umuntu wenza Umgoduso ne. The term Umgoduso, ugoduswa, ugoduka. There's that song ebongo muffin the way kungakhona nengqondo zothatha impahla zami ndigoduke. It's going back home. That's what the term means. Uyagoduswa, you're living kwa Gobela. Now you're done uthwasa, you're going back home. So now when you're going back home, you've done the schooling part. You've graduated. What do? You work. You work for yourself. You work for your own family. The money that you spend uthwasa, it needs to come back. So you can't now, every Saturday you go kwa Gobela wako. You can't kapaka pa kwa Gobela wako call you regular you kwa Gobela. Then it defeats the purpose of you being independent, going Umgoduso where you graduated. It defeats that purpose. So Gobela that likes control, that likes grip. When the shoba, there's always an excuse whereby you need to come there. Kanti Goduso unqabe kwa Gobela and uyojonga once in a while kuba uGobela wakho ngumama notata wakho. So you need to check them once in a while nje ukuyo visit. But it right, exactly. Yeah. So we have a crisis here whereby Umgoduso but ukhapha Gobela and Gobela has made an excuse or something, has built something whereby it's a solid reason why when you go back to Gobela ukhapha ke khona. And it affects everybody landolea. Most people, they are affected by that. Abagoduka in the sense of ugoduka. Yeah, so that is the problem. Now you end up what you do, amadlozi wako asasebenzela kwa Gobela. And what people they don't understand, when him then the manipulate on Gobela one. I remember I had no money, no income whatsoever. That's one of the things they destroy you. Okay. It's isichitho sika Gobela. Yeah. And they influence uya kumsebenzi. Ati amadlozi wakho akafuna uphangela, but amadlozi wakho have to take you out emsebenzini. But another thing is, I know there was a elinye iphehlo whereby this guy literally used umuthi this Gobela to make sure ba wena umsebenzi wakho uyaphela, and you will be convinced that ngamadlozi awuphelise umsebenzi wakho and uGobela uchithe kwasemsebenzini ba mawuphele completely so that azokuthi amadlozi wakho afuna focus up. Some people should have never lost their jobs. They've lost their jobs because of Gobela. Isichitho sika Gobela. So now where was I before this part?
We're talking
I'm
about the
getting
dependency.
Old. It's a dependency. It's a dependency. Oh, I was making an example of what happened to me. So now I was unemployed. I have no income. Gobela. Now what happened is that I dreamed kusiya amathwasa qho kwaGobela in December, and awoywa ndim. So now on the 31st of January, I had no money. I left because everybody leaves sometimes in December, 25th of December. I was there on 25th of December. Then on the 31st, I decided, no, let me go home and come back. Go home again, Shalandedo. Yeah, but so I requested to go home just to visit in Shalandedo. I had no cash. Like 31st of December. No, yeah, it was 25th of December. 25th of December and the 31st. Like half a loaf. Half white brown, yeah, song. The song is brown. You have, yeah, so like I couldn't even afford a tray of chicken.
Okay.
So now, Nalal, right on that night, Gobela it was lam, la taibo. Why you such a song as some shop in Amakanda, the 25th of December? God, well, we've given you money. Bonga bandu from the 1st of January, Tongwin, Labalista Bonga bandu went to Gobela one to consult and do cleansing. Lati Bonga bandu beziswasit. When we calculate imali Leopana on that day, it's about 15K. So now that guy was supposed to give you a portion of that money.
Yeah.
So elinye idlozi lam laphendula, those are two. Laphendula ingathi no, we spend ebantwaneni bakho Gobela bathengela impahla zeChristmas, bathenga igrosari kwabo. He didn't give a damn about me. But bonga bandu from the first khabaziswa ngamadlozi wakho Gobela, baziswa ngamadlozi wami. For band benefit na financial enye imali andinike. So I'd like to touch on within the same breath. People, they don't understand. If ngiyathwasisa abanye abaguli or clients that come into my msamo baza ne client baza namadlozi ethwasa.
Yeah.
Not only amadlozi kaGobela. That is why Gobela wako will keep you into empandeni yakhe, because he unduly benefits from you, from amadlozi wako. But by virtue of having you nina nibe stuck up for a year or 2 years, lamadlozi asebenzela yena azisa abantu phana. Amadlozi wako sometimes are working for uGobela wako without you knowing. That is why ezawuchitha. Now, isichitho saGobela, I'd like to touch on the atheist part.
Okay.
It's a sensitive one. Atheists, they shoot themselves in the foot. In the sense that you will say to an atheist, it's the same banal mentality. Yabo atheist will meet this person and fall in love with this person. Achade.
Yeah.
And this person, boom, is the darker of the darkest. Now, when you try to warn your atheist brother or your atheist sister, will say, no, you're giving people too much credit. No, this will never happen to me. How can a person have so much power over you? No, it doesn't make sense. No, this is not real. When they do that, this person, what he does, lonuchita an atheist towards abantu bamsurroundileyo. Uthi don't listen to bani, uzamuschita.
Okay.
So now, when you try to warn an atheist, izawubhekela kuwe, ibhekele kuwe as a sister, ibhekele kuwe as a friend, ibhekele kuwe as a brother, ibhekele kuwe as a parent, etc. That atheist will be left alone with a partner yakhe or another friend or whoever it is who's caused that. Because people about dark, psychological manipulation is smart. They use a tangible thing, that is there. That has been there all along. It's not something that is far-fetched. If I don't like you, for instance, when you do something,
yeah,
but I know that's your character, so I don't mind, because I know who you are. But the minute me and you isichitho, because was something that is valid, something that it has been at the back of my mind, it dismissed by Asugandamaz. But today, the day isichitho so ituba masingagedi along, that is the day then Lando will come into the force, into the front stage, and be a big deal. And you won't stop and wonder, Gatyeni has always been like this. Why now lay important? So, yeah, atheist, zishutha in the foot, bathakathwa bengazazi uba bayathakathwa, and unfortunately bathakathise nabantu who are in their circle, and kuyuzwe things that make sense, things that are rational enough but not spiritually rational enough. Mandiyeke apha.
Are you done?
I'm done.
Okay.
Thokoza. Thanks to everybody who's watching, and please don't forget to subscribe and follow me at Gatyeni on Twitter. That's my handle. Thokoza. Bye-bye. Yeah, it is.